Hello, this is page 502, and this is going to be the Do Now problems for lesson 9.3. All right, go ahead and pause your video, complete these problems. These are not that tough, and I think you should be able to figure them all out. So really take your time, read through them, and see if you can do them or not. Okay, let's go over them. Mindy wants to buy several books that each cost $10. She has a coupon for $6 off her total cost. Write an expression to represent the total cost for in dollars of B books. So she wants to buy several books that each cost $10. So it would be 10 times the number of books that she is going to buy, and then she has a coupon for $6 off, so that would be subtracting $6. So 10B minus 6 is going to be the expression there. That is a B. Okay. When a coupon of $1.25 is used, the cost of a taco meal is $4.85. The equation P minus 125 equals 485 can be used to find the regular price P in dollars of a taco meal. How much does the regular taco meal cost? So here they're wanting to know how much P, what the value of P is. P is the price, right? So we start by writing the equation that we can find here. And then this one, we are isolating the variable P, getting it all by itself. And the way that we always do that is to do the opposite or inverse operation. So instead of subtracting $1.25, we're going to add $1.25 to both sides. Whatever we do to one, we do to the whatever we do to one side, we do to the other. We add these up, and $6.10. That is the normal price, P, $6.10. Okay, which of the following are solutions to the inequality n is greater than a -7? So let's talk about that first. Here we have 0, here we have our -7. If n is greater than a -7, it's going to be any of the numbers that are this way, but not the -7, because it doesn't say greater than or equal to. So let's look at this. N equals a -7. That does not work because that's an open circle. It doesn't say equal to here. It says n is equal to a -6.9, and 6 comes before 7 on our number line when we're going in the negative direction. And so it would be on this side of the 7, and that would work. So n equals a -6.9. Then we have n equals a -7.2. N equals a -7.2. So that one would be over here, further, closer to the -8. Because remember, as we go this direction, your numbers are getting bigger to the negative side, but they're actually getting smaller, right? So this way it's getting smaller, but this would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then on this side of 7, it would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all negative numbers. So this one would not work because it's on this side, not this side. And a -6.5 would come before that, so that one would work. So we can also put negative and a -6.5. Okay. Marcus sold brownies at a bake sale. He sold $D worth of brownies. He spent $5.50 on materials, so his total profit P in dollars can be found by subtracting $5.50 from his earnings. Write an equation that represents the situation. So we want to know what his profit, if he sold $D worth of brownies and he spent $5.50 on materials, so he sold this much, but he spent this much. In order to find our profit, a profit is the amount of money extra left over after everything's sold and then the materials are subtracted out. So here, our profit, P, would be equal to the amount of money minus the $5.50 that he had to subtract for what he spent. So let me explain that in a real world situation before I move on. So let's say a kid is having a lemonade stand and mom says, sure, you can have a lemonade stand, but that lemonade in the freezer costs $1. And so if you're going to take a lemonade from the freezer, when you make some money, you go out there and you make $10, you have to give me $1 of it because I spent my money on the lemonade. So this kid goes out there, he makes his $10 and he comes back in and gives mom $1. His profit is the amount of money he gets to keep for doing the work for making the lemonade, and that is the $9. So, okay, go ahead and start your video for the lesson 9.3.